I wish we were recording right now.
I mean, I
We
don't
totally
know why
are.
you don't. Are we really?
Yeah. Got you again.
I was about to start like saying some really
No.
racist shit.
Don't.
I was gonna go there.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, you're right, because I'm not racist.
That's right. Good for you.
I don't see color, you white
Whoa.
punk.
What the fuck?
I don't see color.
Okay. Good. I'm proud of you.
That is a beautiful blue poster that you have back there.
It's not a poster, dude. That's a trinket. I don't know what you call that.
Tapestry.
A tapestry.
Oh, I said it before you.
You're so smart.
I'm so smart.
Woo!
SMRT smart.
SMRT smart. Woo!
Clap for me.
I think
we doing this?
I shouldn't be rocking. If I rock the audio's gonna go like.
You think so?
We're both just like the whole podcast just rocking back and forth.
We're only hearing every other word from him.
Okay, I need to stop now. All right.
Let's get cereal.
Let's cereal this up. Even though
crisp.
We're not the cereal podcast.
Nope.
We're the one.
Dude, what if we did another side podcast where we like
we don't
detailed cereals?
I can't handle any more podcasts.
Yes, we can. We just like go out and buy a bunch of cereal. There's that
cereal review.
Yes.
Let's make that like our side gig to make some sweet money on the side.
That sounds
Kellogg's.
good.
Like, we're not selling out. This new Kellogg cereal is amazing.
Kellogg's feminist movement. It's the fruitiest.
No.
With bits of strawberries and pomegranate.
Okay. What the hell? Reese's Puffs, more like amaze balls. Am I right? Where's our check? All right.
Give it to me.
So, it's your turn, dude. Let's just keep switching.
All right.
I want you to go first. What do you have to tell me?
I am going to be telling you about the man from Taured.
From Taured?
From Taured.
The man from Taured. Let me type this down.
Yes.
Okay.
You didn't type anything.
I totally did.
Just bashed your keyboard.
The man from Taured.
All right.
Don't say like.
Yeah.
I got him.
You got me.
Oh, you gotta stop rocking.
The multiverse. That is a term that was coined by a psychologist named William James in 1895. Although he was talking about a multiverse of options in our mind.
Of course. I should have known.
Basically just, yeah. But it wouldn't be for another 20 years until it was used mainstream. And in Sigmund Freud. Close enough.
Don't call him a fraud. Even though many psychologists see him as a fraud now.
Of course they do. He said all men want to have sleep with their mothers.
Okay. Yeah,
Oedipus
he did.
complex.
Sort of. Yeah.
Thank you, Disney. Disney taught me that. Hercules.
Disney taught you about that?
Disney's Hercules slid that right in.
Hey, they do that sometimes.
They do that. They put penises on the Little Mermaid.
It's true. Some of the
big old
images.
golden dongs.
Yeah.
I wondered
right
why the cover had like a vibrator on it. It's so weird.
Not the Not Safe for Work podcast episode.
Now Atlantis has vibrating action, like it's being destroyed in the movie. Sorry, I'll stop. All right. Murder the most melons. He now, she now. All right. July 1954, Tokyo, Japan.
Okay.
At Hendia. Oh, crap.
Oh, no. Here we go. Part 3 of spelling
at
foreign names.
Airport. A slender, well-dressed European man with a leather-bound briefcase and luggage exits a passenger airplane.
Wow. That never happens.
So he gets off the plane. He's going through, he speaks, he walks up and he speaks a little bit of Japanese, but he's mostly fluent in French. So he ends up talking to another person. Everything's going all fine. Yeah. Sacre bleu, Voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir?
Whoa, baguettes.
Baguettes. Love them. Croissant. Stop.
More French things.
French toast.
Okay, there you go.
Done.
Nice.
All right. So, anyways, he gets up to the center. They give him his passport. They're going through it. It looks realistic. The only problem is something is way off.
Uh-oh.
It says his place of origins is a place called Taured.
Taured.
Yep. The whole document looked very official. But yeah, like I said, it said he was from Taured. So they pulled him into a side room and began asking him questions like, hey, do you have any more proofs of ID? He said, yeah, here. He gives him a driver's license, and all of this proves that he is from this town or city called Taured. And they're like, all right, we've never heard of this before. So they're like, do you have anything else from this country? So he even has currency and banknotes from the country.
Yeah. Fake currency from
no.
Fake
They said it all looked 100% official. But of course, I mean, fake money is going to look official.
Okay, true. Yes.
That's how you get away with it. Yeah. Upon getting annoyed, they're like, all right, you know what? Here's a map. Show us where Taured is. So he's smug. He's like, all right, fine. This is where it is, right here. And he starts freaking out because it's not there.
Oh, no.
He's like, this isn't a joke. Like, he starts getting upset. He's like, this isn't funny. Like, where is Taured? And they're like, no, where is it at? And he's like, it's supposed to be right here. And he starts pointing to an area between France and Spain, which is in the modern day, it's the Principality of Andorra.
Okay. Huh.
So he's like, no, this is Taured. I don't know why it says that. This is Taured right here. They're like, no, sir, that's not it.
Sir, you lost your marbles.
And he's just going nanners, just like speaking French, like baguette,
screaming baguette in the airport.
Baguette, croissant.
Puts the yellow vest on, starts riding.
Of course, he starts talking like the candle from Aladdin.
I can't remember what that candle talked like.
He was French.
Oh, okay.
So imagine any stereotypical French guy. Sacre bleu, invaders! I remember that one line. That's it. Because people were coming to kill him.
That's cool. Was that candle from Taured?
No, he was not.
Oh, okay.
He was from the Beast's Castle in France.
Of course.
And he had a thing with the feather duster.
Oh.
Yep.
That's okay.
They got it on.
More NSFW content here.
It was a forbidden love because she was a duster. Well, yeah.
I didn't watch. Honestly, I don't remember watching that.
You don't remember watching that?
I never watched Beauty and the Beast. I don't think.
What?
Of all the Disney cartoons, I've seen probably all of them except Beauty and the Beast.
All right.
Don't judge me. I can see you're judging me.
Judging the hell out of you.
Oh my god.
Gosh.
I'm such an idiot.
I've got it cranked up to 11. Most go up to 10. Mine goes to 11. That's 1 amp more.
Oh, mate, yeah. All right.
Anyway, so he's going nuts. He's like, I don't understand this. What's going on? He keeps saying how they're like, well, is it a new town? Did it just pop up? He's like, no, it's been there for 1,000 years. You know, this is a 1,000-year-old town. Like this is a monastery, blah, 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 blah. He's going nuts about it.
The city of Townsville.
He then claimed that he had made 3 trips over the last 5 years with no problems whatsoever. And then upon looking at his passport, they had all the stamps. It had all the proper stamps that you would normally get in the airport that he had been to Japan 3 times within the last 5 years.
Okay, so he likes Japan.
They were doing a business trip. He was there meeting up with the company.
What?
Yes.
This is getting more interesting as you go.
Mm-hmm. So,
like a proper story.
After drilling out the finer details, security learned that the company he was visiting didn't know him.
Good.
The company he worked for didn't exist.
Oh, of course.
And the hotel he was supposed to stay at had no reservations.
Oh my gosh.
Rest in peace, Anthony
wow.
Bourdain. No reservations.
Oh yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
Gosh, why did you do that?
Because no reservations.
Hey, Anthony's my middle name, so better respect me.
I respect the hell out of you, except for that Beauty and the Beast comment.
All right, well.
How do you not watch Beauty and the Beast?
Because it's about some girl in a prom dress. Who cares?
I care.
That doesn't relate to me when I'm like 9.
Because it proved that she was way too into books and she couldn't find a man, so she had to hook up with an animal.
Is that like the moral of the story? I never watched it. I'm trusting what you're saying.
Look it up, man. Wikipedia.
All
that.
right, man. I'm totally gonna research this for our next topic.
All right, Beauty and the Beast. Is bestiality okay?
No. Oh my God.
Sorry. All right. Okay. After they had been interrogating him for hours and hours. He was starting to get upset. He was like, "You're pulling a joke on me. You're all trying to pull a joke," which honestly, I don't know what I would think if I landed in a plane and they're like, "Your country doesn't exist." I'm also trying to look at this from how could this be a scam in any way?
Okay.
And
Scam.
how I don't if this guy was trying to get into the country illegally or something, so he made up like a passport, but it doesn't make any sense.
That's what I'm thinking, maybe, but
or
he's a schizophrenic person who
they said he spoke multiple languages, so he wasn't a dumb guy.
You sometimes get that with schizophrenics that they're really smart or something, but then I can't snap, but then something happens, and then boom,
bam.
You think you're from Taured. That's the one trait all schizophrenics have together. They all think they're from the same country.
Oh, is that
That'd
it?
be cool. That'd be such a cool mental thing if there was some disease or something where everyone thought they were from some fictional country. They all go start a cult somewhere.
Jonestown.
No.
No?
Not Jonestown. Oh my God.
Sorry.
I feel like I say no to you all the time on this podcast. I'm always telling you to stop.
Well, then write a note that says don't say no. Don't say don't say no.
Yeah, big note on your side.
What's going to be on my side?
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I misspoke.
You did.
I misspoke on a forum where I'm speaking.
We're going to take a quick break and go watch Beauty and the Beast, and we'll be right back.
Right, thank you, everyone. We'll be right back after these quick messages.
Are you tired of having to eat meals 3 times every day, sometimes more? Well, at Fast Now, we believe less is more. Call today and a representative will break into your home while you're away, distill any food or snacks you have, to the point where you'll have no choice but to skip a meal. Download our smartphone app, available exclusively for Windows Phone, and learn about how fasting can be as easy as not having any food available. Upload your profile image, and our team will put wanted posters of your face in nearby restaurants, so you won't be allowed inside. Call today, because fasting just became fun.
So he's getting upset. He's getting super pissed off that they can't. He thinks they're all pulling a joke on him, that everyone's fooling him, trying to say, hey, this country doesn't exist. So he demands that the government officials come in to clear up the matter. It was actually going to take a long period of time for the government officials to get there. So they're like, all right, we can't keep him in the small room.
Yeah.
No, not cryogenic. What?
He's frozen in time. He'll never age.
Perfect. Cool, yeah, that's it. They didn't want to take him out of cryogenics.
Sir, we have to put you into cryo, sir. I'm sorry.
Futurama.
So
they take him into the airport hotel.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, they put him up on the top floor.
Uh-oh. Top floor. Good night.
His room was guarded by 2 immigration officers who were under strict orders not to let him leave. The only people that went in and came out of that room was the server who had brought him a meal. Shortly after the meal, they said that he took a nap. A few hours later, the government officials had finally arrived and knocked on the door. There was no response. Upon opening the door, the man had vanished.
He vanished?
Him and all his belongings had disappeared.
What?
They said it was as if no one was in the room.
Whoa.
Or had been in the room.
He did the old ceiling roof jump. Base jump off the ceiling with the sheet.
With the sheet?
Yeah.
I can actually tell you that doesn't work because I've jumped off my bunk bed and broke my arm that way.
Oh, okay.
I thought putting a cape around my neck would help.
No.
The cape wrapped around the ceiling fan. And then I was being strangled for a moment. And then the fan broke under my weight and I crashed down. And I stood up unscathed. I was like, dude, not a scratch on me. Hell yeah. But then I slipped on an ice cube in the kitchen and broke my leg.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I don't believe anything you just said. You're a filthy liar.
Forget about me. I'm going to spit the truth.
Oh.
Won't stop till I get you in your denim suit.
What? What is happening? Why?
Did you not like my little rap out?
No, I did. I hated that.
Oh.
Just kidding. I thought it was beautiful.
Anyways.
Like Beauty and the Beast. I'm the Beast.
Stop.
And you're the beauty.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like where this went. I didn't like it at first, but now I do.
See?
All right. They could not figure out where he'd gone. He was 6 floors above.
Yeah.
The only other exit outside the room was a sliding door.
Oh,
But there was no or not sliding door. I'm sorry. It was just there was a window but there was no balcony. So they have no idea how he and his luggage disappeared.
Huh. Okay. Weird. Well, good thing he's from a fictional country and no one knows where his name is.
The officers on guard were firmly rebuked, but maintained the notion that no one had entered or exited the room other than the server.
Huh.
The only other exit was a ledgeless window.
Those are like the Monty Python guards on the Holy Grail, where they're just like, I'm not supposed to let you leave, and you can't enter the room. And they're like the really dumb guards. Remember that? That's so funny.
Which
I'm
one?
just quoting.
Oh! I'm thinking
they're going
of
into the
guard-
castle, like
Yeah.
Lancelot's trying to save the maiden.
I'm
in the
just
castle.
thinking of the guards that are standing outside, and you see
He's shooting the
Lancelot
apple.
running,
He's like a mile away.
and then he's like a little bit closer, but still a mile, and then he just appears, ha ha, and kills one guy, hi, kills everyone in the room.
Those are those guards at the door.
I really want to watch that.
Okay,
I've been watching Flying Circus.
good.
You seen that?
Not really, no. I need to.
That was a Monty Python. It's all right.
I know it's Monty Python, but I just haven't really watched them.
It's all right. I think you need to know like what's going on at the time.
Yeah, I feel like I need to be alive
historically
at
up
their
to
time.
date, or else you're just gonna be like, I have no idea what's happening. That's how I feel.
I barely even know what tea and crumpets are.
I think it's some kind of like fish dessert.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Anyways, nobody knows what happens. The man has not been seen or heard from since. A lot of people, there have been similar events to this happening.
Mm-hmm.
In 1972, 4 girls traveling across the Utah-Nevada state line crashed into a creek bed. After describing to a state trooper that had found them,
What?
they described that they were driving through an otherworldly landscape, but then were crashed after humanoid figures chased them in egg-shaped vehicles. When they went to the crash scene, the car was actually, what was it?
It was actually
when they
a
get to the
Taurus.
crash scene the next day, the car was 3 kilometers off the highway. Yet the tire marks started 200 meters before the creek bed.
Okay.
So it's like the tire marks weren't there from the road to the creek, and then all of a sudden they just appear and
It's like Back to the Future.
no,
No?
because they slipped through a universe.
Yeah, Back to the Universe.
Mm-hmm. This happened again to another woman named Laring Garcia. She awoke to subtle changes in her room. Someone had changed it during the night. She was wearing different pajamas. Her bed sheets didn't quite match. Upon driving to work later on, she realized that she did not recognize any of her co-workers.
What does this have to do with the guy?
I'm just saying this has happened multiple times. Like people, they've say they've slipped through to another universe.
Oh, like they flipped over to the parallel side or something.
Exactly.
Whoa, that's cool.
This woman, she got to work. She's like, I don't recognize any of these people. Her department wasn't where it was supposed to be. And her job role was not the same as it had been for the last 20 years. Upon returning home, she realized that her partner was an ex-boyfriend that she had broken up with 6 months prior, and that her new lover was nowhere to be seen, and she could not find him.
This
She
makes no
apparently
sense.
is still trapped to this day.
Wait, really? You can
She
go
just
interview
continued her life, just like, well, this is it.
We need to call her.
Yeah, let's
Call her right now.
Let's call Miss Crazy Pants. A lot
I
of people
kind of do want to call her.
a lot of people have. I might cover this next time, but a lot of people are saying that this has to do with the Mandela effect.
Francis Mandela.
No, Nelson Mandela.
Oh yeah, who's Francis? I think I just made that up. I don't think that's a person. Oh, it's all Francis doing his thing again, of course.
Is it like the whole Alan Smithee? Just a
the old pseudonym.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to tell you about this, but I guarantee you, if you're like me, you're going to be like trying to look for it now. And now you're going to be freaked out, which I'm constantly like, wait a minute.
What if this happens to you one day? You just wake up.
That's just it. That's so the point to the Mandela effect is that there are two universes, ours and then one that's slightly different with key differences, but they're so close together that sometimes they'll actually merge ever so slightly.
Sometimes.
And can possibly, when they unmerge, pull you or someone else back into it. So you'll
TV
transfer
show idea?
over.
Screenwriting 101?
There we
New
go.
idea? That's so crazy.
Yeah. And so that's what they're thinking. The man from Taured, they're thinking that's what happened to him. That's what happened to these girls. And that's what happened to this woman. But those two, the man, they believe that he went back to his, possibly waking up in
Probably.
the hotel
I bet.
that he had originally made reservations at.
That'd be cool.
The young girls made it back to theirs. But this woman, for some reason,
Still stuck here.
is stuck in hers.
Well, we got to get her on the pod.
Got to get her
We
on the
have
pod.
to.
We have her name.
We have to resolve this.
Yep.
It's the only answer.
This is the Mandela effect is the thing that my friend believed in.
Uh-huh.
And he was the one that like he kind of explained a little bit of it to me, but like he I don't know, man, the way he described it, I love this guy to death. But
Don't put him on blast right here.
Huh?
Are you to put him on blast right now?
I'm not about to put him on blast. No,
He or she?
I questioned his psychological state sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
And
So what happens when you switch between realities?
Of course. But I don't think he switched realities. He was just telling me about it. Because the whole Mandela effect, it has to... So there's a huge thing online. Do you know about the Berenstain Bears?
Oh, I've heard the name.
Yeah. So it's just some books that I read them as a child.
Yeah.
A lot of kids read. So there's Berenstain and there's Berenstain. And they're saying that this is part of the Mandela effect. That like the reason why people remember them, they're like, I remember them as being Berenstain. No, they're Berenstain. Like today they're called Berenstain, but people say they remember them as being Berenstain.
Oh,
and then the reason it's called the Mandela effect is because this woman and apparently a lot of other people believed and remember seeing and reading that Nelson Mandela died in prison.
okay.
And then when he actually did die, she's like, well, yeah, he's been dead for this many years. And they're like, no, he just died. She's like, no, he died in prison. I remember the news articles. I remember reading them. And she's like, I saved it, but she can't find the news article.
Yeah.
And so that's where that's why it's called the Mandela effect, because everyone's just like, I remember him dying in prison. They're like, but he didn't.
That is so weird.
There's so many different things. And this friend of mine sent me a link to where they had all these different things. But it also, you have to come into question, like, the human mind cannot be trusted.
No, not at all.
Like, police, they say when it comes to questioning, like, when you ask, like, eyewitnesses,
yeah.
that is the worst. Like, that's the worst kind of information because we're so easily persuaded.
It's the worst kind of evidence.
I can't think of what it's called, but you can be tricked into lying without even knowing it.
Oh, yeah.
Like all those scary, like, what is it? Like when they take like a group of people, like, we're walking through a haunted mansion. Oh, what was that? I heard yeah. Did you hear that? I heard it too. Me too. Oh, there's a strange clear liquid coming out of my jaw. Oh, it's going down my leg. Oh, the spooky ghost trail. It's like, I can't think of what it's called. It's an actual psychological effect where people
Mandela.
No, it's not Mandela.
Got you.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
This episode's very ADD. I'm sorry, everyone.
No, it's fine. Actually, I've been following this whole story very to the point.
Good, but yeah. So that's what they believe, that this was an account of a Mandela effect, a guy getting pulled through coming from a world where Taured was a country.
Yeah, that's almost. I wonder if anyone who's really into like, have you heard of the simulation theory, or is it simulation theory or simulation hypothesis?
That's the one where it's like we're all inside of a computer.
We're all inside of a computer simulation, which is like, I wonder if like there's an error in the code. It's very matrixy, like black leather coat thinking, though.
Of course, like the whole deja vu thing.
You glitch into the other program, even though that's really similar to this one. That's just like right across the street.
Well, that's the whole.
Hopefully that happens to us. I like go across the street to like the $1 million Gabe that's just like loaded with money.
My brain, it hurts. All these talking about the different universes and places.
No.
Yeah, I would like to switch places with $1 Billion Mike.
$1 Billion Mike, what's up?
Not much. I'm just trying to think of what to spend my money on.
That's kind of like the book Prince and the Pauper, in a way. You would be switching roles with your other self.
Only where you're also switching reality. So what if you go to a reality where your brother doesn't grab the back of your neck?
Oh my God, dude. Not cool. I'm so upset right now. If you can't tell, I'm very upset.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
You tell me my voice? Oh, I'm so mad.
I am so terribly sorry. I did not mean to.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, thank Neptune's ghost.
Thank Neptune's ghost is right.
Whoo!
I'm gonna have to get you
but
back
seriously,
for that one later.
what if I were to go to like a universe where like it's like a Batman universe? My parents.
Yeah, what if you went to Universal Studios? That'd be scary.
Let's film our next podcast there.
We got to start doing for Christmas. My brother got me some microphones that are portable, so we could take this on location to spooky and weird places.
Well, let's go to.
There's this ghost town I want to talk about.
Ooh, that you're about to talk about?
I think so. In the next one, probably.
Oh, okay.
All right, we should do it there where we'll probably die from the chemicals, but it'll be cool.
Wait, is that the place where like the town's burnt down?
No, it's just a ghost town. It didn't burn down.
Well, this one there's like a fire underground. I can't think of what town
underground
that is.
fire.
Yeah,
that doesn't make sense.
No, listen.
Lava's not real.
Yes. Shut up.
Yes, I agree.
You.
Lava is not real. You're correct. In your face, dude. In your face.
The earth is hollow.
We all know this. We've been through episode 1. We covered this.
No, I can't think of the town, but they had apparently it was a coal mining town, and then they were like, "Hey, let's set a garbage fire."
Oh, Gotham City.
No. They set a garbage fire, and it got into one of the crevices where the coal mine was, and the coal mine caught on fire. Ergo, the entire underground is still to this day on fire.
We'll just get some firefighters down there.
They can't fight it. It's been going for like decades.
How are we gonna?
So bad that like the landscape you can't live there because certain areas will crack open and release poisonous gases. They filmed one of the Silent Hill movies there.
Wow, that's pretty wild.
That's where we need to go. I've actually been wanting. I would like.
We're in the hill country already. We don't need to go to another hill that's quiet.
Come on,
Silent Hill.
But they have Triangle Head there.
Oh, true. What the hell's Triangle Head?
That's the guy from Silent Hill. He has
I
a
never
big
saw
triangle
Silent
head,
Hill.
and he has a giant freaking machete.
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 Cool. Are you
but
done?
That's it. I'm done.
I just walk away. I'm done. That's pretty cool. What was the guy's name? The original guy? Bill or something?
No, they didn't get his name.
Okay, that's fine.
There is no name.
I thought he had a name.
Just the man from Taured.
Oh, the man. Okay, the man from Taured.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
There you go.
I liked that. That was a fun story.
There you go. It might get a little, it's gonna.
Hot.
The next story
Hot
I
and
do
heavy.
is, I think it's gonna be like super creepy.
Oh, really?
That's why I didn't want to do this one. I was gonna talk to you about it. Like it's super like, dark
maybe,
Nazi occult.
Oh yeah, maybe mine will be more brighter than to offset. We should probably go for each episode to be like a yin yang thing. So like, we don't want to have two like
kind of like how last time where yours was boring and mine was exciting.
Oh, you got me, dude. Come on, dude. That guy's name is so cool.
I'm sorry.
Alan Smithee, what's up?
You know I say that with love.
Oh, I know you do. I know you just give me the old one too.
Oh,
I can take a jab or two.
Good.
In my day. I've been in the ring.
All right. Well, you know what? Let's go on to yours.
Okay. Well, I'm going to talk to you about something that's pretty fun and I'm interested in because I personally like tribal society, before the ages of industrial boringness.
Yes, I mean, we didn't have to wear as much clothing,
Exactly.
or as I call them, body prisons.
Uh-huh. And
We didn't have
body
microphones
prisons.
just slap around.
I know, whenever we're hanging out, you always taking your clothes off. Because that means you're tribal. You're kind of like you should fit into different tribes.
Just like last time. I'm glad you didn't bring it up, but last time I was not wearing any pants.
Yeah, so we did a pantsless episode last episode.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised we didn't mention anything, but
some people say when I don't have my pants on, the tone of my voice changes.
Really?
It gets slightly higher.
Well, that's cool.
Yep.
Well, those tight jeans, you gotta retire those.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's what I was telling you before. So yeah, I'm going to talk to you about the green corn ceremony. The green corn ceremony. Doesn't that sound fun?
It does. Isn't that what the Amish call marijuana? Them kids are smoking that green corn.
Oh yes, we're smoking the green corn.
I don't know why I don't know what accent that was.
I don't know what Amish talk like.
Well,
did I tell you about when I went to the dentist and there were all those Amish people there?
No, how did they sound?
I was I don't remember. I didn't talk to them.
Why didn't you?
They're weird. They stare at you a lot because they're so interested in like seeing the other side. It's like they're like people going to the zoo and they're seeing me like I'm stuck in this zoo of industrial like modern society and they're just staring, watching me.
Gabriel Walker.
Exactly. They're just seeing me suffering in modern day and they're like, oh, that would be strange to live with you.
Well, don't they? There's a culture. They
have terrible teeth hygiene, by the way.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that.
Amish people don't have the proper teeth cleaning hygiene.
Well, they had terrible teeth cleaning hygiene back in whatever century they're stuck in.
I know. So that's why they go to the dentist sometimes.
And they're just like, all right, every one of your teeth have cavities and they all have to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there like, I don't know if it's a rite of passage or what, but like their child will go into the world and live for like a week.
That's Amish.
Yeah, what I can't think of what that's called.
I think it's when they're 17 or 18, they'll let you go out for 6 months or something, and then you can choose to come back or you're just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what that Breaking Amish was.
Yeah, I want to see that. Also, like, I should probably get back to my topic, but that is an interesting thing because honestly, I feel like most of those people are like so freaked out by the unknown. I don't think most of them would actually leave the Amish community. It's designed to make you feel like you could leave at any time, but why? You grew up there, you know everyone there. That's
how cults work.
You're really gonna, that's just. Anyways, so I'm going to talk to you about the green corn ceremony. Let me start it off with a little song. No, I don't need you singing.
I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know if I played it in.
I feel like
this is a little flute I got from a Native American guy at Texas State. They came through and sold us flutes. No, it is. It's Haro. He even signed it. I don't know where he signed it, but that's a real Native American flute.
Damn. Oh, here it is right here. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's also called the busk ceremony. It's about corn, obviously. So busk or the puskita. Nope. Definitely don't do that. Definitely don't start doing that.
I kind of want a flute now.
It's cool. I have mono, so you just got mono from doing that.
Yes! We're mono brothers.
Mono bros. So it's a 4-day ceremony. 4 freaking days.
So do you have to stay awake? Is it 4 continuous
sort
days?
of. For, one of the days you got to pull an all-nighter.
All right.
But it's the Native American tribes of America, obviously. Ooh, that was awkward. Native American people is associated with the beginning of the early corn harvest. So historically, it's involved in a first fruits rite in which the community would sacrifice their green corn at the beginning of the harvest time.
There's actual green corn.
Yeah.
I grew
Are you
corn.
serious?
Yeah, I grew corn. I didn't know it was
I thought,
green.
well, when it's like before it's ripe, it's green, right?
Oh, I think they're talking about when it's still in like
It's
the
not
husk.
like fully, yeah, when it's still, yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, I get it now.
Wow. I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, you open it up and it's white.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's the green corn.
Yeah. So that's why you were confusing me.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, wait, is he literally talking
I'm
about
not a
marijuana
corn farmer.
now? I grew up on a farm.
You grew corn in the hill country? That's
No, in the hill
impossible.
country, we had a farm in Crosby.
Of course, I should have known.
I could show you pictures.
Oh. So anyways, the corn festivals were practiced widely throughout all of southern North America by many tribes evidenced in the Mississippian people.
Oh.
Yes, and throughout the Mississippian ideological interaction sphere. I don't know who decided to write that. That's
Goodness
too
gracious,
much.
that's a mouthful.
I should have, deleted that. But it represents the renewal of the annual cycle and spiritual renewal. Yeah, man. Like totally renewed. And it's the representation of the return of summer, the ripening of corn. Things are good.
I feel
This
like
is a good time.
I feel like you're about to bring in like the maiden, the virgin maiden that is sacrificed for fresh corn.
Surprisingly not. They don't have to do any sacrifices.
All right, cool.
They do some bloodletting though.
Really?
Like, so cutters, that's not a new thing.
Yeah,
Like
no.
emos were doing that back in the day. That's kind of
Emos didn't start that. They
copied
like
that
to
from
think
the
they
Native
did, but
Americans.
they were putting their blood on corn far before the emos.
far away before
Here, corn.
the original.
Ugh, heat up. Take it all in. Been on a strict vegan diet for y'all.
Yeah, so it represents new beginnings. It's also referred to as the Great Peace Ceremony,
Ooh.
a Thanksgiving celebration to the Haskawatsimumwesi. I can't say the name, so I butchered that, but it's the breath maker, of course.
Ooh.
The Great
The
Breath
fresh
Maker.
maker.
I know, that sounds like the breath maker sounds like
a gum
like
commercial.
a Listerine, yeah, like a gum commercial. But it's
Breath-
kind of like the Native Americans' New Year. Like we
Okay.
celebrate New Year's, January 1st,
And they have it in the middle of the year
Lame.
because they're like, why do we have all of our holidays so close together? Why not put one in the middle of the
we
year?
don't need holiday here. We move it earlier in the year when we eat corn.
There we go.
Perfect timing.
Now, in time of no holiday, we have one holiday. Gives us day off from work.
Oh my god. I love thinking of it like that. The reasoning is just so they don't have too many holidays close together.
Now we can't blame our fatness
Now
on holiday
Now,
stuff.
now we can't make fake. So
Well-
yeah, it's also the time where they declare boys becoming men. Like, hey, you're 12 now. You can't be playing around being a goofy kid anymore. You're 12.
Come on, squats and woods. No more grab acid.
Exactly, dude. No more of that shenanigans. No more shenanigans.
No more playing with your rain stick.
Yes.
Get out here.
Stop. Will you let me continue?
Sorry. You just
No
set
more
me
playing with
up.
your rain stick. So there's 4 days. Let's go through day 1. This is kind of like what was that festival all those people went to in the 70s? Like,
Hippie
whoa,
Fest. Yeah.
Hippie Fest with what's the name of the bird? from-
Woodstock.
Woodstock. This is like Woodstock for Native Americans, basically.
Nice.
So the first day, all the people get together, set up their campfires in like a big ceremonial ground area. And following that, there's a feast of remains from last year's crop, in which all the men in the community they start fasting, and which this is weird. That says historically women were considered too weak to participate, so Native Americans were sexist. Anyways, that night there was a social stomp dance. That night there's a social stomp dance unique to the Muskogee in the southeastern cultures. So of course, Stomp
Dude,
the musical, obvious, just hacks.
That's
They
where it
stole
came
this.
from. Yeah, they
Came
stole it
from
from
these
them.
guys.
Stomp the yard.
So basically, that first night's sort of like, we're gonna have a good time. Day 2, not so much fun.
No women. Just
No.
men.
Day 2, the first dance of the day, the ladies do a ribbon dance.
Well, of course, they're too weak to actually stomp the yard, so now they got to give them
Stop.
ribbons.
How dare you, sir? No,
You're
look
too
at
weak
this though.
to stomp with us men, so take this ribbon and twirl about.
Think about this though. They kind of started rhythmic gymnastics. They got the ribbon dancing.
There you go.
They kind of began that gymnastic sport. Thoughts? Thoughts?
I don't see why my dad now I don't understand why my dad gave me a hard time for ribbon dancing when I was a child.
I don't know.
Get up in front of the church, grab a nice ribbon, just twirl about.
There goes Michael twirling again. Good for him. He loves to twirl.
Actually, I went to a church where like the kids would during praise and worship, we would just like run around.
Oh, really?
We literally just like run around the praise and worship area. And like at the time, it's like, no, I'm praising the Lord. But it's like, no, you're playing tag with your friends in front of us.
Totally.
Like my parents were like, and you
I'm
had the other
praising
parents
the
were like,
Lord.
look at the children. Oh, they
La,
love the
la,
Lord.
la,
And
la,
we're like
la.
elbowing each other, like
You're moshing in the front of the church.
moshing at the church. Jesus is a friend
The
of mine.
Jesus is a friend of mine.
God. I remember my dad, I ran by and he like grabbed me and he was just like, no more of this.
Oh,
like, I know
he
what
caught you,
did.
man.
Of course.
Busted. So yeah, day 2, already off to a good start with rhythmic gymnastics, where they have shells on their legs, and they
What kind of
perform a
shells?
purifying dance. I don't know, but they do a purifying dance about purification. The new year, new me.
Well, now I'm stuck on these shells. Are they seashells?
I don't care about the
Turtle
shells.
shells.
Stop getting stuck on the shells.
Possibly acorn shells.
Stop being so shellfish, and let me continue. Got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Well done.
But yeah, the ceremonial fire is set up. They got these giant 4 logs laid crosswise.
Like a Burning Man.
Yeah, like Burning Man.
Whoa, they're burning crosses like
Mhm.
the KKK.
No, they're not.
You just said they had them
What's
shaped
wrong
like
with you?
crosses.
Stop. No, down on the ground.
Oh, okay. Wait,
And
they're laying
there's a head
flat.
priest that takes over, all right? And he takes a little of each of the new crops. He's got some corn, some beans, some squash,
So
some
he's
wild
like,
plants.
I'm the first that gets to eat.
No, he rubs them with bear oil. He goes like, oh, yes.
Dude,
Sweet,
bear
sweet
oil
food.
is super healthy for you.
Delicious. Yeah, I know. I was reading about this, and they talk a lot about bear oil. Those Native Americans, they can use every bit of the animal.
Every bit.
They
I
know.
mean, it's super tough because you got to really squeeze the bear to get that those drops
Just
of oil out.
Like a towel.
Like a towel, you just got to really wring that pelt out.
You're doing while the bear's alive. Don't wake the bear while you're
Don't wake the
squeezing the oil.
Do it in hibernation while bear is sleeping.
Bear's sleeping. We must collect bear oil.
Bear wakes up. I'm so dry.
I've got dry skin again. Oh man, I need to get some
Every
hydration.
year.
I'm so dehydrated. So yeah, he rubs it with bear oil and he offers it together with some of the other first fruits as an atonement for their sins.
Ooh,
They're atoning for their year of badness.
all right.
But not all sins.
Squanto, I know what you did, but I can't say it in front of the other tribes.
What?
They're atoning for their sins,
Oh.
and so he's like pointing out one guy.
Except there was one thing, I didn't write it down, but I remember reading that there was one thing. The only sins that doesn't atone for is murder or something else that was kind of just as bad.
Scalping.
So it's like the tribe. Also, if you mess up and make your tribe hate you, they will legitimately just excommunicate you from the tribe and you're alone in the wilderness.
Of course.
And you don't have a tribe anymore. That's death.
Yeah.
My phone's not on silent. Oh no, I'm death.
Got shame on your face.
Oh,
you big
man.
disgrace. No, yeah, that back in the day, like you did not want to piss off the tribe.
No, you don't make the tribe. You don't bite the hand that feeds.
Nope.
And that's why I don't know, man. We got to be careful. We don't want to. Little lesson for you guys if you're out there. Don't make your tribe hate you, whatever your tribe may be.
By tribe, we mean family.
Do we?
Ohana.
Tribe could mean many things.
Ohana means family.
Yes,
And family
that's
means together.
Hawaii.
Are they not another form of Native Americans?
That's a bit of a reach. A bit of a reach.
Sure, it's like 5,000 miles, but
Just
it's-
because America took over Hawaii doesn't mean that doesn't make the tribe, the people there, are Native Americans.
boom, we took over.
So yeah, that's kind of how day 2 rolls. First fruits and atonement and sin cleansing times. Very fun. Now it's on a day tres.
All right.
Tres Leches Day. They make giant Tres Leches cakes. Everyone celebrates. They get a piñata out.
Viva me.
It's like, wait, what? No.
What do they fill the piñata with?
This is not Mexico, sir. Hello.
You said
Native
piñata.
American in Mississippi?
What are those stones called? Turquoise. They fill it with turquoise.
Turquoise is just a color. It's not a stone, is it?
Well, yeah, they're turquoise stones. Well, yeah, it's a color, but there's like the Native Americans use turquoise stones.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
So that's what's in. It's beads and turquoise stones inside of the piñata.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I just wouldn't want to be underneath it when it broke. Like,
No.
ah!
Oh, yeah. By the way, Mini Creeks on that third day, they practice sapi or ceremonial scratches, which is a type of bloodletting in the mid-morning. So many tribes and men and women would rub corn milk, ash, white clay, or analogous mixtures over themselves and bathe in a form of purification.
Wow, this is sounding a lot like Woodstock now.
You can't see me right now, but I'm just rubbing my body in imaginative
Very
oils.
sensually. Is that bear oil? Nice.
It smells good. So day 3. While the second day tends to focus on women's dances, the third day is on men's dance.
Woo!
All right, now, ladies. Wait, I guess it's men.
Twerk.
What's that song where they goes, "Oh, and now my men"?
Hey,
Yeah, that song. So it's like that.
Hey,
Yeah. What's cooler than being cool?
ice cold.
Exactly. So that's today.
Green corn.
And after the purification of the second day, the men of the community perform the feather dance to heal the community. They got to do the feather dance. All right. So the fasting usually ends by supper at midtime. By supper time, after the word is given by the women that the food is prepared.
Hold on.
So they've been fasting actually throughout this.
What is the feather dance?
Beats me, man. Dancing with feathers.
I want to know how
The
they're.
feather hats, remember?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just pictured like.
A lot of them do the thing where they have like feathers on their arms and on their head, and
All right. Okay.
they do the hokey pokey and they shake them. What's it called?
Butts around.
Yeah,
That's what it's all about.
exactly. It's good stuff.
All right. Feather dances.
Yeah. So
You got
then
ribbons?
the
You
word
got
is given
feathers?
by the women. The food's ready, and they're like, "All right." So all the guys say, "All right, men only. We're going to go down to the river." This actually happens. So the men march in single file formation down to a body of water.
Like the Sand People
Like a
from Star
creek.
Wars.
Yes, exactly like the Sand People.
Yeah.
That's kind of racist. That's even more.
I think that was Chewbacca, though.
Oh my god.
How is that?
But they go.
How is that racist?
Stop. I don't have to explain why something's racist.
No,
I
it
can
does.
just
Because
say
I
it
think
is.
sometimes,
I can just say
you
it's
just
racist.
say it's racist just to like make yourself feel better.
Of course, that's the only reason I say that.
Okay.
So they go down and they do a ceremonial dip in the water. They go a little woo, skinny dipping, men's only. Let's go.
Woo! Boys
And then-
Club.
And then they have a private men's meeting, and I'm not sure what they talk about.
It's called the D Club.
Yeah. The VID club. I don't know.
They're just very important dick club.
Mm-hmm. So then they return to the ceremonial square and perform a single stomp dance before retiring to their home camps after a feast or for a feast. So during the time that they all go medicine rites, and they're not allowed to sleep either. They're just going to have a feast and not sleep.
Damn.
So after midnight, the stomp dance is held, which includes feasting. Oh, shoot. So they fast the rest of the day, and at midnight, they do the dance, and then they have a giant feast.
Hell yeah.
Like, that's time.
What does the feast
It's time to eat.
consist of?
Corn.
Green corn?
Mm-hmm.
Just green
Delicious
corn.
green corn.
Mm.
And then some green eggs and ham on the side.
What you know about green eggs and ham?
So it's pretty crazy. And on the fourth day, they have a friendship dance at dawn. Doesn't it? So, people used to dance so much. There's so much dancing involved in this festival.
Which makes you wonder,
But now we
how
just-
did that town in Footloose ever exist?
I don't know, man. Something about the Puritan work ethic and stuff. They killed dancing.
Yeah.
And now the only time people only dance now because they sexualize it so much.
Yeah.
The only place we dance now is at the club.
No. You know what? You know who ruined and sexualized dancing?
What?
That dog, Elvis Presley.
Elvis.
his-
He did. He made it too sexy.
I know. He was like, gyrate the hips, skibidi-boo-boo, look at my groin, skibidi-boo-boo.
Oh my God, Elvis!
I love him. Have my baby.
I kind of wish I could do a friendship dance with you right now,
Let's do it.
but it's not dawn. We have
Right
to wait
now.
till dawn.
Well, how about dusk?
No.
It's like a mirror image. And then
my
we'll
God,
get
like
corn
the
and rub it on each
Parallel
other.
universe. We'll get sent to another universe
There
where we're
you go.
tribesmen.
That's how we get sent. to
Yes,
the
dude.
other
I like
universe.
this. I like this timeline we're on here.
There we go.
But yeah, they have a friendship dance. They have a few games, and then they're like, "All right, guys, see you later. Let's pack up and head home." So they get to go home with feelings of purification and forgiveness. After that, they're going to continue fasting from alcohol and sexual activity in open water for another 4 more days. I don't get the open water.
No water.
They can't have open water. I don't know,
What
man.
does open water mean?
I don't really get that part.
Like it has to be sealed water,
Yeah, like they have to have bottled water for the next 4 days.
but every time they throw it away, like a teardrop comes out. This is such a wasteful holiday, but it's part of our culture.
Yeah, man. So that's the green corn ceremony. I wanted to
All right.
school you on learning more about this beautiful country and the history
I
that,
thought
that was here before the West came in and destroyed it.
Yep. Colonials.
Colonialism.
I told you I thought that my grandmother kept telling us that we were Native American.
Mhm.
She's like, we're related to Pocahontas, and we're like,
Oh,
whoa,
yeah,
awesome.
right.
So like, tell everyone about
Yeah, you
it.
tell everyone, of course.
And then DNA Ancestry came out, and I was like, all right, I spit in a jar and sent it off to them.
Uh-huh.
Now Google's cloning me in an AI form.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You're going to have clones walking around?
Pretty much. I already feel like that's happening because I've gotten I don't know how many text messages from friends of like pictures of other people who look just like me
Mm.
all over the country.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Wait, did they tell you if the DNA, did they tell you if you were related to Pocahontas?
Yeah, no. They don't tell that. Dude, come on.
You are
I-
definitely related to Pocahontas. Congratulations. They send you a little card, a little sticker, a little gold sticker. You're related to Pocahontas.
You're a part of it. Your background is of oppression. Now make the white man feel bad.
Why? Now you made me feel bad because I'm a white man.
But you get a free pass because we were about to do the friendship dance.
Okay, good. Let's go do it.
But no, yeah, we found out I am in no way like Irish or Native American, which is what my grandmother like preached to us.
So what are you?
Game of Thrones,
Oh, okay.
like white bread with the crust cut off.
You're just a big mixture of white people.
Yeah, it's
Or
like
just white
we're
countries?
Eastern European.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness, hope that's not coming through on the mics.
It probably is.
Eastern European. All sorts of stuff.
They're
Good.
just, someone out there's just revving their engine like crazy.
Oh my gosh, that's
Anyways,
annoying.
well,
But
thanks.
yeah, so yeah, it turns out we have no other genes other than like white genes.
What about mom jeans? Do you have any nice mom jeans?
I do have a
High-waisted?
nice pair of mom jeans.
Okay, good.
High waisted. Comes up to my nipples.
Those are just overalls. Those aren't even jeans anymore.
What?
Those are mom jeans, dude.
No
Those are
wonder
just
they had the
overalls.
straps. I thought the straps
Those
were
are the
optional.
suspenders I put
they just
on.
kept falling off. Anyways, all right.
All right.
I think we did
Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
Love you.
Hugs and kisses.